Hi everyone, welcome to Tea Talks. I've got Ebony with me today.
Hi.
Ebony might end up doing a fair bit of the talking because I'm pretty shit. I've not had a very good week. What's happened is my breathing has deteriorated a bit and my body is unable to get the carbon dioxide out, which makes me feel like gives me bad headaches and then nausea, then vomits, and it's a bit of a round kind of circle that just keeps happening, but it's awful, and I've been feeling absolutely terrible. Hence, I'm on some very strong painkillers, because if whatever they give me doesn't work, they just find something else to give me.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
But I got to the point yesterday where, God, I'm so lucky to have such beautiful nurses here at Hopewell. They just lied me on the bed, washed me down, changed my sheets, chatted to me because I was very distressed. I was, for the first time, scared. I've not ever really been scared before, but I was saying, like, the doctors have told me this and I was too scared to ask what that means in terms of prognosis, even though I know it's not good. And I can tell by the way they looked at me that it wasn't good. But, yeah. But there's a drug for being scared as well. Fortunately. So, yeah, they have drugs for pain, they have drugs for being scared or agitated. I've just had so much pain. Like, it's weird, the pain's my bum because I've got no muscle tone there or no fat. Said no one ever about my bum. But it's very painful for me to sit, and I've never really felt, because I'm always so gung-ho and strong, but like I was saying to the nurses last night, I'm too scared to ask them what that means. And they were so good though, like they were getting
so
me,
beautiful.
yeah, talking to me about it, and not so much trying to distract me, but like, well, what did they actually say? And I was too scared to take the mask off yesterday because I didn't want to feel like I did the day before. But when they went and looked at the notes, they said he really did just say wear the mask a bit more often. You don't have to have it on all day, but I had it on all day because I was just scared to feel like that again. It was just terrible, and so it's not really been good, but they were good, like they put cream all over my body and just so caring, and but I think what the next step will be the driver, which I know alarms a lot of people, because that's kind of the final stage in terms of pain relief. So put a driver on you, and then that gives you much more even flow of meds,
pain relief and
yeah. But the cost of that is that you're fairly druggy for most of the time, really out of it. But they can make it work so that you have, like, the time that you are awake is when my kids are here, and that you have quality time. It might only be 3 hours of quality time a day, but it is quality time, so it's not pain. Yeah, because like Ebony's come in here today, and for the first hour I've hardly been able to talk to you, hey?
Yeah, you've been like in and out of like dozing off kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
I'll be saying something and then she would have fallen asleep, or just
Yeah,
like, and then she'll come back up, and then
yeah. But now I'm a little bit more awake and a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
I didn't eat yesterday. I hardly had any water. I did eat because, like, this is how nice. So then the kitchen lady comes in when I woke up. She goes, "What would you like for breakfast?" And I said, "Oh, no, nothing." And then she said, "Would you like a coffee?" And I said, "Oh, no, thanks." Anyway, half an hour later she comes back and she goes, "Would you like me to make you a pancake?" And I said, "Oh, yes, please." So she made me a pancake. There was lemon and sugar on it. But even then I could only get one mouthful out of it. But she said, "I'll let tomorrow, Julie's on tomorrow, I'll let her know there's one in the fridge for you." So she saved one for me for tomorrow, which is today. But that's how kind they are. Like, they just go the extra mile. Yeah, and this is the only hospice on the Gold Coast, so we're so lucky that it's...
Really?
Yeah, and we're so lucky. It's like not even 5 minutes from our house, from all of us, really. Hey.
Yeah, it's even a little bit closer
Yeah.
to me than...
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're just so lucky, and it's just beautiful. And I love the Hopewell. I love the name, and all of the staff are just amazing. So
Everyone here really is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a difference in you
yeah,
since being here,
Yeah.
and you've been a lot more comfortable, and because
Yeah.
they like, this is obviously this is the point of them being here. So
yeah,
while it was like, I'm glad that you got as long as you did at home,
Yeah.
I'm also glad that you came here. I feel like you came here at the perfect time,
yeah,
and you've
Yeah.
really been
I agree.
so much better.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
looked after me. Sammy stayed here the other night with me, and like was just observing, because they'd all come in of a morning or when they arrived and say hello, and we'd have a little chat, and I'll be like, "Oh, how was your days off? What'd you do?" And Sammy's like, "Oh, you're popular, aren't you?" I'm like, "Oh well, I've made friends with them all," and like, they're all beautiful, just really beautiful people, and
You can tell they all genuinely care, and they all
Yeah.
genuinely love their job.
yeah,
Like, they love being here, they
Yeah.
care, they want to help you, they
Yeah.
want you to be better and feel better.
yeah,
And, like, I've never seen a hospital, like a care, like a medical practice of any
Yeah.
kind be like this.
yeah, and like, they can tell just by looking at me. Like, the other morning, one of the ladies come in, and I just like went, I don't even know what I want, but she'll be like, "Okay, let's do this first, and we'll do this," and yeah, I'm like, "Okay." Yeah, and just so empathic too, because pain is really, I've never really had to deal with a lot of pain. I mean, I feel like physical pain, running a marathon or something, I can do that, I can push through that. And I feel like I have a fairly high threshold for pain as well.
And you're very mentally tough.
Yeah.
Very mentally
Yeah.
tough, so you don't let it bother
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
But this has been this has been very different, yeah. So anyway, yeah, so it's probably not going to get better from here, but the treatment will get better. I think if I get the driver in, the doctors have been talking about the driver for a few days now. We decided to try a few things first. Although one of them said if it was him, he probably would have just gone straight to the driver. But I was like, oh, let's go through the process. But I probably should have just jumped to the driver and had that done, because that just distributes your pain evenly throughout the day without you having to ask for top-ups or, you know, yeah, so it's not good in terms for being awake a lot, but if you're awake and you feel like that, that's not much fun either. So I guess we just have to focus on quality time now and making the most of the quality time. And yeah, but I don't know if I said before, like with him talking to me about the carbon dioxide building up and stuff, yeah, for the first time I've been too scared. All this time I've wanted a prognosis, and this is the first time that I've been too scared to ask for a prognosis, because I feel like it's coming.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Moving on.
yeah, moving on. Yeah.
Have you, on the last tea talk, did you talk about the feather story?
No.
Do you want to say it?
You can say it.
So Mum said that she was going to come back as she was going to show
signal.
She was going to show signs and stuff.
Yeah.
As a white feather, and I didn't know this. And then I was like, oh, okay, like that's interesting. Where did that come from? Blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden we look down, and on my jeans is like this little white feather just sitting on the leg of my jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so weird because everyone's been asking me about what's the signal going to be, and I keep seeing a white feather, and so I'm figuring, well, that must be what it is. And then Ebony was saying she wanted to get a tattoo, and working out, and I said, well, why don't you get a white feather, because that's what my signal's going to be. She goes, oh, okay. But like literally like half an hour later, in a room that's got the doors shut, like it was so bizarre, the doors are all shut and there's no way, it's like a baby bird fluffy little feather too.
Yeah.
And it was on her leg.
Yeah.
It was just so bizarre.
It's very strange.
I was telling the nurses that last night. It was just like, it's so weird, the strange things that happen. But anyway. Alright, well, we might wrap it up.
Yep.
We're still here. We're very late this week, I'm sorry everybody, but I'm sure you can appreciate it's not been a good week. And we'll see you next week. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.